Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to the course of Python Basics. Today we will discuss about special parameters, forward slash and star in the function. We know arguments can be passed in function by position as well as by keyword. To make the code more readable and to improve performance, arguments needs to be restricted either to be passed by position or by keyword as per the requirement. So to achieve this, we have special parameters forward slash and star in the function from Python 3.9 and higher version. So forward slash and star to special parameters and it is available from Python 3.9 and above. So forward slash is used to mark certain function parameters as positional only. If we want to pass certain arguments where we don't want to show the end user about the argument's name, we can use this forward slash special parameter. So if we this is a function def position only argument arg forward slash. The moment we use forward slash in a function, the arguments before this forward slash all becomes a positional only, and if we try to print the arguments it will print the args. So let us take it in our IDE. So this is our IDE, and so we'll make a function def uh, position pass only func, right? So and then we will pass some num1 comma num2, and then I'm using this forward slash. Now what will happen, print, I'm just printing the sum of these two numbers num2, that's it. Now when I call this function, suppose pass underscore only underscore func, and if I try to pass this two arguments num1 and num2 using some keyword, suppose num1 is equal to 5 and then num2 is equal to 7. The moment we do it and try to execute this function, what will happen? You can see here it is throwing error. Pause only func got some positional only arguments passed as keyword arguments. So we cannot pass this these two parameters num1 and num2 as a keyworded argument. We have to pass it by position only. So we can pass like this and it will print the sum of these two numbers. This is how we can make arguments positional only. Now there is another special parameter star. It is used to mark certain function parameters as keyword only. So what happens here, keyword only arguments, a function is there, and when we pass this star and after that whatever arguments are there, those arguments will become only keyworded argument. You cannot pass the value of these arguments as a position only. So let us take it on our IDE again. Now we'll add this function again. We'll make another function, keyword only function, kwt keyword, and instead of using here we will use your one star. And the moment I use this star num1 num2, two numbers, so we have to pass the parameters as a keyworded parameter, which we cannot pass positional parameters. So we'll make this function again. We'll simply call this, copy and paste it here, and we have kwt, right? So kwt, that's it. So we'll try to execute this to this function and then the calling the function. And the moment we call this function with passing arguments as position only, you can see the error, type error. Keyword only func takes zero positional arguments, but two are given. So we need to pass this as a keyworded argument. So num1 is equal to, sorry, num1. And then if I try to check this, again you can see here positional arguments follows keyword argument. So one more, we have to pass num2 is equal to this one, we can pass, and then if I try to execute this function, it will return 12. So that is, it is printing 12 rather. It is not returning right now, it is simply printing 12. It is returning a null value if you try to print this function. So this is done. So what if we want to use this forward slash and a star in the same function? So we will use a def combined function, and then here we'll use num1 comma num2 comma forward slash comma star comma num3 comma num4. So what will happen here? Here I'm just printing the sum of all these numbers. Print num1 plus num2 plus num3 plus num4. So what will happen here? These two parameters num1 and num2 becomes positional parameter, and this num3 and num4 becomes keyworded parameter. So if I try to use all this function, just by changing this positional argument as a keyworded argument or keyworded argument as a positional argument, then it will throw type error. So let us take it here, com underscore func. So 5 comma num2 is equal to 3 comma num3 is equal to 4, num4 is equal to 5. Now if I execute this function, it is throwing error as we have used num2 as a keyworded argument, but this is a positional only argument. Got some positional only arguments passed as keyworded argument. So I will change this to as num3, and I will try to pass this num3 as a positional only argument. So what will happen here now? It is again returning an error. Com function takes two positional arguments but three positional arguments given. So we need to pass this again, num3 is equal to 4. So now this time this num1 num2 positional, we have passed positional arguments. This num3 num4 are keyworded argument, and we are passing keyworded argument num3 num4. So it should work now. Now what if we want to pass keyworded as or positional arguments? Then we have to keep the arguments here in between this. So we'll use again the same function, copy and paste it here, and we will use one more in between this forward slash, because before all the arguments, before, so here num5 comma num6 comma. So what will happen from this forward slash, before this special parameter, all the arguments becomes positional, and after this star special parameter, all the arguments becomes keyworded argument. So these two, num5 and num6, are standard argument. We can pass it as a positional argument or as a keyworded argument. So we will do here. So suppose I'm passing 6 comma 7. So here com func com underscore all underscore, because two same named functions should not be there. Com underscore all underscore func. That's it. So we'll execute this function. That's it. And now what is happening here? We have invalid syntax. What happened? Num4. Okay, here we are missing the comma. That's it. So we are having 5 3 as a positional parameter, 6 7 standard. We can pass 6 and 7 for num5 and num6. We can pass these parameters as a positional or keyworded argument, and then num3 num4 as a keyworded argument. So we'll use here plus num5 plus num6. That's it. So we need to execute this function once again, and then we will use this line. So it is working perfectly. Now I will pass this as a keyworded argument. So num5 is equal to 6. Then also it should work. Okay, what happens here? Positional argument follows keyworded argument. Let me check why this error is coming. Num5 and num6 is equal to. That's it, because we cannot follow the positional argument after keyworded argument. So we have to keep this num6 as well as to this keyworded argument. This one, it works. If I remove this, then only it will work. Then also it will work. So we can work it. So we can pass this standard arguments in between these two special parameters, forward slash and star. So today we have seen how to use special parameters, forward slash and star, and keep it in mind that this forward slash and star is for Python 3.9 and higher version. It is not available in lower versions. So thank you for watching the video. In my next video, I will be uh, testing about function recursion. If you like the video, then please like, subscribe and share it.